Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Sunesha, and this is my off-camera show where I do stuff off-camera. And this is a special episode because I really thought about that. It could be cool for you guys that probably are watching this, that what is I as a YouTube content creator, what kind of channels am I subscribed to? So I'm actually going to show you off all my 27 channels. As you suspected, I'm very selective by which channel I subscribe to, so if you're one of those sub for sub people, you will not have no luck at all. I'm not impressed. Yeah, so I wanted to show off this, instead of doing some stupid shoutout scheme where I tell you guys to be super active on my channel and post 15 cool video per week, and then you get a small chance to do a shout out. So I will not do a shout out. I will actually show what I'm myself watching in videos, and I think that's more representative what I like than I'm doing shout outs, because most of the people do these shout outs and it's more like the promotion for their own channels. So I wanted to do something more honest and things. So if I'm subscribed to these guys, then I like them because I only had 27 subscriptions. It's not like I have 2,700 subscriptions and I post at that channel and say cool video bro just for getting views from my own channel. So these are channels I actually enjoy for reals. So yeah, so I will do a small summary. I will play a couple of seconds of them so you can hear the voice and see what kind of content there, and I will try to summarize these channels as honest as I can and why I like them and who they are and so on. So let us begin. And this order of this list is actually in alphabetical order, so it's not in the order who I like most and so on. I can't decide who I like most. It's probably my own channel I like most because that's the best channel on YouTube. It's just that not everyone has found me, but when somebody finds me, they have to sub because I'm so awesome. Yeah, so let's start. On the first on the list, I have a guy named A German Spy. A German Spy, he does Dark Souls content and Demon Souls content and Souls content. He was one of the guys that worked on the official guide of Dark Souls 2 with his friend EpicNameBro. I think they are buddies for reals because they both like tea. So he has this kind of tea talk where he talks about teas and so on. And not only that, he's a very skilled Dark Souls player. And not only that, he's actually very good to breaking down very complex gameplay mechanics and how to beat boss and how things work in the Souls series. And he also does Persona games in Japanese RPG. So let's check out some of his Dark Souls content. For after all, that was the content that led me to his channel from the beginning.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Dark Souls 1. I am going to have to do my very best to catch myself and not say Dark Souls 2 or Demon Souls. Because boy, is it difficult to remember which game I'm playing.
Yeah.
So, as I mentioned in the previous
yeah, so he's a German-speaking very good American, or he's American that lives in Germany that speak American. I don't know, but he's a German spy. And yeah, he does sometimes very fun videos, and it breaks stuff down to small molecules so you can understand it. And here I have one of my bigger channels, AngryJoeShow. I really like him because he does stupid, silly shit, and I'm weak for stupid, silly shit because I'm a stupid, silly Swede. So, yeah, I like his stuff. And this is why I like him. No. I like that. Sometimes this makes me smile, sometimes it makes me laugh, but I like stupid, silly shit. And he does reviews. He's a very famous channel. I think he has like 2 million subscribers. I often agree with his reviews. He also is a big fan of not letting the game companies get away with stupid, silly shit. And that's in a negative way. It could be in positive. Then I'm subscribed to a guy named Barrani 360, one of my friends. I think he's in the military because he has a Chinese assault rifle. I think it's named Q something. And I don't really know what he does and why I'm subscribed to him, but he has Catchborn. a cat licking a bottle, a cat licking a thing. It's just cat licking stuff. And then is some cat porn here. I don't know. I didn't know that cats actually had their own porn site on the internet, but there is a cat porn site for other cats. Yeah. And he is also part of Pred and Barrani. Yeah, so the next, another guy on my list is Brog787. He's one guy living in England, Great Britain. He's a nice old chap, and I get to know him early when I started on my channel on YouTube, and he was one of the nice guys. Yeah, he's a very nice guy, and he does strategy content and blood balls.
So that guy's fucked, and that guy's fucked. That guy's kind of more fucked, so I'll fire you first. Because I don't really need a human zombie.
Yeah, so he does strategy content, and he's a funny guy. He's very funny, and he's a nice guy. And then we have BlueLizardJello. I think I'm just subscribed to that channel because Pred from Pred and Barrani is subscribed to him. I haven't watched so much of his content to make an opinion of him yet, but Pred is subscribed to that channel, so I'm everything Pred does I must do because he's one of the cool kids. If he say jump off the bridge, I will jump off the bridge just to be cool. I'm very cool, you know. Yeah, so as you can see, Pred and Barrani is subscribed to that channel. For the moment, he is covering Dragon's Dogma. I have watched some of his Dark Souls videos, the shorter ones. He does here is a one-shot bots challenge, and he's a very nice guy. So let's check out some of his newer content.
Hey everyone, it's BlueLizardJello and welcome back to Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen for the PC. Last time we took on our very first worm hunt quest, the Cypher, and we're about to go turn that in, but first let's take a look at a couple of items here. First and foremost,
yeah, so right now he's covering Dragon's Dogma, so that's very nice. I love Dragon's Dogma. It's a great game. It's fun for PC people that you can get to play that great game. And then we have Center Strain 01. He does stealth right and left. And as you can see on his channel, he's one of those people that inspired me because he has a laid-back style. He's a skilled player and he loves stealth, just like me. And what is a little bit unique with his channel is that he does games with many pixels. They have 4K resolution videos. He does that, and not only that, he's
What's up, ladies and gents? Welcome back. We've got another video for Alpha Protocol. Unfortunately, this is going to be another short one. Again, I apologize for these.
Yeah, so if you want to have a screen with millions and millions of pixels, that's probably a cool channel to check out because there are not so many people covering 4K, and he's very, very skilled player. And he does a lot of walkthroughs. And here we have another American. He is also American. I think he used to be a drummer in the military or something, Center Strain. Yeah. And here we have another guy, American. I think he has been in military also. For the moment, he is actually covering Final Fantasy 12 or 11 or 7. I don't know. Yeah. So I'm not so into Japanese RPGs, so I haven't checked his content out so much, but he's a very nice guy. He did this nice review of Steam Link and Steam Controller that I really liked. I really enjoyed that because he spoke like a normal human, or no ranting or so on. If I want ranting and stupid silly shit, I go to AngryJoe. Otherwise, I want to inform and answers that I can understand. Yeah, so let's go on to EpicNameBro. He's a Dark Souls player. He's a very skilled Dark Souls player. He's one of the guys that works together as a German spy. And he does Dark Souls content and From Software games like Bloodborne also. And he has a lot of content there where he just helps out people, as you can see here. He's helping out people. And not only that, he's very into the lores of the From Software games, so he's really read up there and worked on the guide, and I think he worked actually on the lore part, so he's a very, very into the game. Okay, that's just a help video. Let's pick a video where he is speaking or something. And okay.
What's up, y'all? I am Marcus, also known as EMB, and this is the finale of From the Dark. All that we have left to do is satiate a Lord vessel and take on the Lord of Cinder himself.
Yeah, so he's a very nice guy. I think he lives in Japan and he is from South America, United States. Yeah, so he's a very nice. Gigasoft Technologies, this was one of the channels I picked up because I just saw that he had a channel and he writes a lot of commentaries on my Fallout series, so I subscribed to him to see what he does. I've checked some of his content and liked it. Jade Wolf is one of those channels I have been subscribed for years also because he does XCOM videos and he does that very well. I like he has a mature approach to his screaming or something. It's not so big in the XCOM community, scream and so on, but I really, he started to do a lot of live streaming and stuff also, so if you're into that, yeah, and he plays exclusively almost XCOM, so
32. Medic. Let's send our medic over there.
and that's what I like. He's very laid back. He doesn't bullshit or anything. I really like. And then we have Jesse Underdog, a guy from Czechia, but he's living everywhere. I've seen him living in London, and sometimes I once even saw him living in some African country out in the bush. And okay, that was a lie, but it sounded cool though. Sorry. Yeah, so he kind of does this content where he plays a game and he kind of does it and makes a twist on it and makes a story out. This is one of the CSGO videos I like.
You know that feeling, you were saving 4 rounds and now you can finally buy that decent rifle. Oh, look at this, it's so beautiful, completely worth losing all the previous rounds. But then...
God damn it, what the fuck? Why with this cheap piece of shit?
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore.
Yeah, so he does these kind of videos where he does montages or edit into a story, a small story, like a short novel or something. And that's quite unique for him also. I really enjoy his content, and he's a very nice guy also. And he also has a Czech channel. I don't know which language is this in. I think it's Chinese or something, because I don't understand it, so it must be Chinese because, yeah, I don't understand Chinese, so it must be Chinese. Yes, and then we have LinusTechTips. I usually use this for this simple reason. I like their headlines, because they are telling what the fuck is going on, and then I go online and check it. I don't really like the videos very much, because they are shallow and short and pushing in, but they are really, sometimes they do really cool PC builds where they build crazy stuff. That's how I look, but he's a humongous, great, big channel. And then we have Marbozir. I think he lives in America, and he's from Eastern Europe, and he makes Civilization, XCOM, strategy games, smaller indie games. Also, he covers on his channel. He's a fairly large channel, around 63 subscribers. Yeah, you see that. And I really like him because he has a high energy without it feeling forced. It doesn't feel forced. Yeah.
Hi everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Civilization 5 as Venice. So, let's continue where we left off, and this game is still very much undecided. Anything can still happen in this game. We'll see how it goes. The problem is that we'll need some extra time to actually complete the spaceship, compared to if we were...
Yeah, so he's a funny guy. He often makes silly jokes and so on, but he speaks in... he's fast, he's very skilled, one of the more skilled strategy players out there. And here comes the stealth channel. I get to know MF Patrick. MS, I learned that MF stands for motherfucker. So I don't know. He was He actually was a professional CS Counter-Strike player for a while. But he found the stealth genre, and he really loves the stealth genre, just like me. You can see that he covers a lot of stealth games, and he does walkthroughs and so on. So let's show off. He's from Italy, but I think he lives in England right now. Yeah, so let's check something out. And let's press that.
Check. You get me, Lewis?
You see the movie. Now, as far as I know, only colonial marines gave you the chance to explore this place, you know, but since Colonial Marines is a pretty bad game, let's just forget about that.
So he's a very laid-back guy, and he likes to do help videos, help people out, and so on. And he's a very nice guy, because he usually, when I was starting up, he sent some private messages how I can perform better in my videos, and that was very nice of him. He's a very nice guy. He always takes time to help people out. They need help with something. I really admire him for that. And we have Oven Donkey is one of my earliest subscriptions that have survived over the years, and the reason he survived over the years because he covers Mirros Edge. And not only is he trying to make world records in speedruns, he's actually helping people out to become better Mirros Edge players. So he has kind of his tutorials. For example, if you want to do a time trial or a speedrun, he has, for example, here, I can show you here what I like.
They need to fight anyone there. It's not too hard. I showed you the fast way to do it. That's good enough.
So he runs through the level.
And then here, instead of going to ladder, just do a wall, climb, turn, jump.
And it kind of shows many different ways you can do a speed run, and you can kind of choose your own. You learned me enough, and over the years I always come back to his channels when I'm trying to break my own speed run records. And here we have a Scottish guy from Scotland. If you didn't have a guess, his name is Peroni. I think he has been inspired of PewDiePie. Yeah, so his does funny.
Are you sick of having a shitty jawline? Are you sick of looking ugly because you have a fucking fat arse double chin? Are you sick of that jiggly neck you have? Well, today's your lucky day because I have a cringy as all hell jaw workout for you to get that perfect jawline. Right, so
yeah, so he does funny content, and he's very supportive of my channel, so he has a lot of potential. I think he's just 14 or 15 years old, and he's a very funny guy. And every video he posts, he becomes better. And then we have Pocus China. He's a little bit like us, the Underdog. He tells stories, but his twist to the whole thing is probably that he uses exclusively from software games as Bloodborne or Dark Souls to making things. So let's see if we can find some content. It is loading.
Day then. Haven't got a shilling to spare, sorry. Really? There goes this neighborhood.
So he does funny videos with the help of Dark Souls games, and I found him by mistake. I think I actually found this guy, Pred's guy, yeah. And talking about Pred and Barrani, they are here. And I have done some projects with Barrani, the guy that posts licking cats and stuff. He does actually do gameplay videos also, when he doesn't do cat porn. And Pred has worked a lot on this Fallout series. I know he worked almost a year to finish this Fallout 2 series, where he actually plays it very slow and you can follow through it. It is a very enjoyable series, I really can recommend. And Peroni often does smaller games like Fragrant Dreams from Wii, and I think Pred is working on Persona, and we are working on clan design together, and co-op with Sunesha, as you can see there. And not only that, I'm a cool channel, you know, but I'm cooler over them rest. They are in wrong order. I think I should be first in that list. I don't know. I think I'm actually gonna unsubscribe off camera. So And then we have Rasimir. He is one East European guy that does a lot of XCOM strategy games and so on. He has also made a very long play of Skyrim, as you can see here. But it seems like he has gone non-active because I haven't seen any videos from him for a very long while. But I'm a nice channel there, as you can see, and once again I'm not first in the list, so I have to unsubscribe from him. Yeah, and then we have Sucky Gamers. They are a couple from the United States. They are nice guys. I watched their Alan Wake series, awful game in my opinion, but I love those guys, so I really enjoy watching it because I really like Shad and Heather, which they are their real name when they are not Sucky Gamers. Yeah, so lately they haven't released a lot of content, but I really liked this. They made this Super Mario videos.
Here we go, everybody. This is the first episode of Sunday Shorts. We're gonna run through these episodes pretty quick. We're gonna try to do like one or two. We're gonna do.
And it's fun because Shad is a calm player, but Heather is girlfriend. She is a little bit aggressive, so she gets mad and she gets scared about everything also. And yeah, Shad can also he can become passive aggressive, so he just yeah, they are fun to watch. Yeah, and then we have Tara Van Hermet. That's the Swedish pronunciation, and I'm subscribed to him mostly because he's one of those guys that do all the editing for these guys. And I really liked his channel because he is exclusively showing off really cool things you can do as Premiere, so you can kind of learn stuff from a pro in Premiere, and I actually learned a lot watching his videos and stuff, so it was really helpful. Another channel I'm subscribed from, This Is Tested, and they are the same guys that is behind of the TV show series. You have Adam Savage, I can't remember his name. They had a Mythbuster show, and they do stuff with fun, and this is one of the reasons they show weird stuff. Adam Savage is collecting movie props, and often he shows
turned into a severed head. Wouldn't you want it? I mean, Vince Gilligan told me that he owns Danny Trejo's severed head. If I was Danny Trejo, I'd also want one, right?
And that's the thing. They show this kind of things, so it's only this channel is for my pure entertainment, because often they show off things like robots and weird. Yeah, as you can see, they have the movie props, and I'm a big movie buff, so I really like this to watch their stuff for that reason. And they do some coverage of video game also. The Card Network is not the active channel, so I will not touch that channel. And we have the Space Wingman. He's a guy that are into space games exclusively. Everything is space here, but it's not empty space, it's filled by space games. Yeah, so he does these reviews. If I want a review of a space game, then I want it to be reviewed by a spaceman, and he is a spaceman. Not only a spaceman, he's a space wingman. So, but he's not recommending me, so I will probably unsubscribe from him. And then we have Trifox Monk, another American, and it seems like he has erased all his content. Yeah, but he was nice enough to save the video from our car. So that was everything I was subscribed to. It's only 27 channels, but I think I've covered them well, and I'm not sure who will watch this, but I did it like, this is one of my videos where, like my Swine Radio, where I train my English, and this is excellent to train my English. It's also train my commentary, because I have to do this without preparation, and that's one of the skills I really need to practice on. Not that I am not bad at it, but I want to become even better to just have improvisation commentary that is improvised, because that's one of the things I do on YouTube, so this was good practice. And every channel is in my description, so if you want to check them out, you can do it there. And as always, thank you for watching.